welcome to Watch It Played. My name is Monique.
And I'm Paula.
And today, in collaboration with Warhammer, we're going to be continuing our journey through Age of Sigmar 3rd Edition with Battle Plan number 4.
That's right. Now, if you haven't seen Battle Plan tutorials number 1, 2, or 3, there are links to those in the description below. You should probably go check them out before you watch this one. It won't take you that long. Go. Come back. Welcome back. Now, in this Battle Plan, we are going to be learning about magic and spell casting, which happens in the hero phase, which is a phase we actually haven't had in any of our tutorials before.
It's a new phase.
Yeah. And of course, we'll be using the Extremist Starter Set box for this tutorial, which has all the things you need to get started with, including the board, figures,
The terrain. So, would you like to set the scene?
I would love to set the scene. Tutorial Battle Plan 4, Magic. A cruel boy shaman becomes separated and isolated from their unit. Surrounded by their enemies, they will need to use all of their magical powers to survive the coming battle. So this is, again, we're going to learn how to use wizards who can cast spells in battle.
So if you take a look at the board, we are all set up here for this battle plan scenario. We have... Paula, would you like to introduce?
Yeah, so I am playing today with my Swamp Kala Shaman, who is a wizard, and they have their little companion, the Potgrot, with them, who's brewing up some potions and stuff for them to fling at people. Now, in Warhammer Age of Sigmar, you can collect, build, paint, and play. And you'll see here that I finally have a mini that I have painted.
Yeah.
So I took the time and I painted this one. My Potgrot is just primed in preparation for being painted at a later date. And then, so we're going to play with them like this today.
Nice. I cannot wait to see how this is going to turn out.
I'm really excited
Potgrot.
to paint my little Potgrot. He's so cute.
I know.
And he's like, don't call me cute. Don't call me cute.
The grumpy Potgrot. And for this scenario, I have 4 Vindictors this time, and they're set up here 12 inches away from Paula's Potgrot team.
Yeah.
Now, my figures are, again, not painted. These are just set up right out of the box, and they're ready to play. And I do not have a champion unit or champion model this time. I do have my standard bearer.
So that'll give you what? That gives you a buff to your bravery, right?
It does.
For that unit.
For this unit, yes. Because now I have 2 different units who are going for the kill.
Ooh, yeah, and so again, this is a fight to the death.
Or flee.
Or flee. So one thing I should mention is that because the Potgrot is the Swamp Kala Shaman's companion, they are treated as a single model, so they will share wounds. So any damage that goes to the shaman basically counts as going to the Potgrot. So together, they have 6 wounds they can take before they die.
Okay, so it sounds like a lot, but it's technically like you only have 1 model.
Yes.
Whereas I have 2 units of 2 models each.
Yes.
Okay.
Though they will each get their own attack.
Okay.
So the Potgrot has a little attack,
nice.
and then the shaman has an attack, and also, again, spell casting.
Some models, like the Swamp Kala Shaman, are labeled as a wizard, and this means they can attempt to cast 1 spell in the hero phase at the start of each of their players' turns. To cast a spell, you first say which spell the wizard is going to attempt. Then, you roll 2 dice and add them together, which is known as the casting roll. All right, well, I think for this scenario, you're going to go first.
That's
the
right.
Cruel boys.
That's right, the cruel boys go first, and they go first with that spell casting phase. So I have 2 spells that I can cast right now. One is a protective spell I could cast on myself. It's a Mystic Shield. And one is an attack spell that I could cast called Arcane Bolt. And I have to be within 12 inches to cast Arcane Bolt, and I think I'm going to. And I think I'm gonna just cast a spell. You know what? I'm gonna cast a spell on this unit over here.
Okay.
Because they have less bravery, and if I can kill someone, maybe the other one will run away.
That's smart. I was hoping that you'd forget about the bravery thing.
Oh, a cruel boy doesn't forget. So in order to do this, first I need to do a spell roll. Okay. So the casting value of this spell is 5. So I need to roll 2 dice, add them together, and hope to get a value of 5 or higher to see if the spell is successfully cast.
Those are some good odds. So
yeah, right? 2 dice, you just need to roll 5. I feel like
yeah, and it's nice because my units are so far away, or my models are so far away.
Oh, yay, 6.
Nice.
Okay, that was almost not enough. So I cast that spell. So I fling an arcane bolt from the shaman over to this unit. So now that I've successfully cast that spell, I can choose at the start of any phase before my next turn to basically unleash that arcane bolt. Now, one reason you might want to wait is because it does extra damage if I'm within 3 inches.
That's
so you
bad
know
for
what?
me.
Instead of unleashing on this unit right now, I'm going to hold on to this spell.
Oh, no.
But I'm also not going to move.
Oh.
I'm going to stay right where I am, which means all my other phases, my combat phase, my move phase doesn't happen. I'm not going to charge. I'm going to just stay. I'm going to let you come to me.
That's interesting. I didn't see that coming.
So, that's the end of my turn. Is it smart? I don't know. But is it making me feel powerful? Yes, it is.
Well, here, let's actually mark that so that you remember
Oh, yes.
that you
I
have
have an arcane bolt
an
that I
arcane
can
bolt
unleash.
in the bank.
That's right.
So you have to remember to use it, though, before your
Before my
next
next,
hero phase.
yeah.
Or else
Oh, I'll remember.
all wasted.
I'll remember.
Okay, well then it is my turn, and I'm going to start. I don't have a hero phase because none of my models or my units do magic. So I'm going to choose to just move. I am not going to run. I'm going to move, and then I'm going to maybe hopefully charge to try to get up close. So let's start by moving this unit, and we're going to move them the 5 inches according to my war scroll. So let's see. This is about 12 inches right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and whoop.
I probably should have just unleashed that spell on you and done a wound before you had a chance to hurt me.
Well, I don't think you could have because I had to be visible.
Well, I can see you from here.
Oh, just line of sight.
Yeah.
Oh, I
You're
didn't
not
have
behind
to be...
any terrain or anything, so that's not blocking your visibility.
Yeah, I'm surprised that you didn't just use it right there.
I just thought maybe I'll make her come to me, and maybe I can get her within 3 inches, and then I'll do extra damage. But that's kind of counting your chickens before they hatch. A little
Yeah, I feel like it's -1 model no matter what, right? So anyway, at least I have an opportunity to strike.
I never claimed to be a brilliant tactician, everyone.
Okay, I'm gonna move this this unit now, the 5 inches, and then this one. Whoop, and now I am just a little bit closer.
Yeah.
So that now I'm gonna charge. Okay. So I have to roll 2 dice and see how far. Let's see. I'm about 7 inches away. So since I'm gonna charge, I really need to roll a 7. I'm looking for a 7 here for each one of them. So
Yeah, that's what'll get you within half an inch of me to be able to make the charge at all.
Yeah. Let's start with this unit. All right, let's go. 6. Ah! How am I one short? Just 1 short. That unit doesn't do anything then. They're just gonna stay where they are. So then I'm gonna roll for this unit right here. At least it's the unit that has my standard bearer. So let's see. Oh my gosh, are you kidding
Does
me?
this mean I don't get to, at the start of any one phase before your next hero phase? But is that going to be our last phase?
That's the last
So does
phase.
that mean
Paula!
before my next hero? What was that? No, wait. Oh, man. Learn from my mistakes, viewers. Just unleash the spell. I thought I was being so clever.
Paula, you sacrificed
What
your
if can I
spell.
do it before my hero phase? Like it's at the start of my hero phase? Does that count as before? No, because it's at the start.
No, it's gone. It's
Whatever, I'll just cast the spell again.
So I was not
I thought
able.
you'd be able to run in, Moni.
It would have been better for me, but hey, that's a win-win, I guess. So now I had to end my turn because neither of my units successfully charged. So now it's back to Paula's hero phase.
Basically, my shaman got distracted, and the pock rat was like, "Hey, you got a spell!" And the shaman was like, "What?" Oh, and it had fizzled out already. And the pock rat's like, "Meh."
That's a shame. But you get to try again.
I do get to try again. So it's my turn again. It's my hero phase. I will again attempt to cast Arcane Bolt. And if I roll less than a 5 this time, look, if I lose this one,
Yeah.
it's all on me. We can't
Yeah.
blame the dice. I made a tactical error.
I agree. Well, okay. Well,
so that is
that's it.
definitely more than a 5. So now it's the start of my movement phase, and I'm going to unleash that spell. I'm not going to wait this time. Again, I will do it on this unit right here, and it deals 1 mortal wound. So a wound that you cannot avoid, but you can choose which figure takes that 1 damage.
That's fair. I'm just gonna go ahead and deal it to this one.
Okay.
They're both the same over there. I'm relieved that you didn't deal it to the standard bearer.
I have my reasons. Again, are they good reasons? I don't know, but they are reasons. And yeah, I want to make you look. We're happy brewing potions right here.
Oh, you're just gonna stay?
I want to make you come to me.
I'm much closer now, so the chances of me being able to go into combat are much higher.
Yeah, it's true. Because now you could move 5 inches,
5
and have a charge to me that's only
A pretty
3
solid charge, yeah. Although because I'm 7 inches away,
You
I
could
have
technically
to
move 4
I
because you'd have
move
to
4.
stop at the 3 inches, away.
That's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start with my movement phase right now, and we're moving 4 inches. And I'm gonna start with this unit because they're injured, so they just might need a little bit more time.
Come to me, my pretty. Don't question my strategy.
4 inches, and then this one, just right there, so that they move as one. And of course, they're still wounded. And then we're going to move this unit. Wow, we're getting closer.
Closing the gap.
I wonder how different the swamp collis smells as compared to the rest of the cruel boys.
Smokier, mostly. Just lots of like smoke and
Potion-y.
Potion-y. Yeah, you know that potion-y smell.
All right, so let's charge. And we're gonna try to, I just need a 3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just need a 3.
Just a 3? Surely you can
Let's
do that.
I can do that. We're gonna go with this unit. Let's go 3. That is perfect. We're just gonna mosey on as close as possible.
Yeah.
Let's just go as close as we can.
Yeah.
So we're saying hello,
Hello.
to the pot. Is that the nickname?
Pot
Would you like
Rat.
to-
Oh, Pot Rat. He goes, oh, hey.
Well,
You want to drink something? He scoops a mug out of his gross pot. He's like,
Out of his pot, Grot. I know we're gonna do the same. Oh, I actually have to roll for them. So hopefully it's something stellar. Okay, well that's definitely more
I
than 3.
think 10 will get you where you need to be.
We're going into combat.
Maybe I should have cast Mystic Shield on myself.
Are you feeling surrounded,
Yes.
Paula?
I thought, make them come to me. It's a good idea. Now I'm like, what have you been thinking?
So then now, before I go into combat, I can do my pile-in.
If you need to get...
I don't really need to.
Yeah.
Oh, because they're technically one unit or
count as one
model. They
figure,
count as
yeah.
one figure. So we don't need to get any closer. So let's just go into combat. I'm gonna roll for this unit over here. And so in order to hit, I have to roll a 3 or above. So let's try. Let's try. That's a hit.
Okay,
It's one hit. And then let's try to wound. Same thing, a 3 or above. Let's go. 2. I did not.
That won't wound.
I did not wound. So that was one. That was one model. Let's do the other model now. Same thing. Okay, we've got two hits and
No wounds.
1 wound.
Okay.
1 wound.
So my save is the same as the Swamp Collar Shaman as the Gut Rippas. It's 5. Do you have
Okay.
a rend on
I
this?
do have a rend characteristic of -1.
Okay.
So
So I do still need to roll a 6.
yes.
To not take this wound.
Oh, so
Quite.
close.
So I'll take 1 wound out of 6.
Yep.
I'm gonna mark those. I'm gonna mark them.
You put it in front.
Just right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark that right there.
That's that. So now it's unfortunately back to Paula.
Now I get to attack with my unit to answer back this combat, and I am going to actually go after the unit that hasn't acted yet, in case maybe I can do enough damage to take one out to make you roll less attacks against me.
That's smart.
Which I feel like is maybe my first smart tactical decision of the game. So I can attack first with my Bog Bark Staff.
Ooh.
Ooh, this spiky hand thing from the Swamp Collar Shaman. And then I'll do my attack from my Potgrot, who has a backup stabber. But I'm going to do them separately. So I get 2 attacks with the
Okay.
staff. So I'll roll 2 dice.
2 dice.
This is a 3 or better to hit, and then a 3 or better to wound.
Okay.
And it does have a rend -1.
Oh. So I'm now gonna get to feel what you've been feeling
Yes.
this whole time.
Yes, you will.
Ah.
Come on, 3s. Yeah, okay, 2
Nice.
hits. Now 3 or better to wound.
Uh-huh. Oh.
That's 2
wow.
wounds. Can you save against that?
Well, let's see. I have a save of 3, which means I actually have to roll 4.
4s or better.
4s or better.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see. Oh.
1
One
will
wound.
save and 1 will wound. Now, here's what this actually does. This doesn't just do 1 damage. This does D3 damage.
Oh, wow.
So I'm going to roll one of these D6, and then we will just half whatever number comes up.
And then
as
that's
the
how
D3.
much...
That's how much
many
damage you're
wounds I
going to take.
Oh. That's not good.
Come on, 6.
Oh!
You did
How many times have you done that in this series now?
Look, if you say it enough, eventually it's
Wow.
gonna happen. You're gonna be able to call the number.
I guess so. There's only
If you
6
do it enough,
numbers.
statistically speaking, yeah.
Okay.
So you're
That's
gonna
terrible.
take 3 wounds.
Oh, I lose a model. That is unfortunate. Okay. So I can only take 2 wounds before I lose a model. So unfortunately, this one is gonna go. Mm-hmm. It's gonna go. It's gonna get reforged.
Bye. Oh, brave. To
Brave.
The end.
Although not as brave as my signal bearer, who is unfortunately gonna be wounded or injured right there.
Yeah. Now,
So-
I have bad news for you. My potgrat gets to attack now with his backup stab.
Oh no!
So I get to do 2 more attacks. They aren't as powerful as the one
Okay.
the Swamp Collar Shaman does.
To the same unit?
You can split your attacks,
Okay.
but I think I will attack that same unit because it's weakened and I want to slay them.
Oh, this is the end.
We'll see. Okay, so I rolled 2 dice.
Okay.
Now the range on this is 1 inch, but because this counts as one figure, and the Swamp Collar Shaman is within 1 inch, I think it works.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will roll these 2 dice. Now these need to be a 4 or better to hit.
Okay. Yeah, it's a little bit better.
1, and then a 4 or better to wound.
Oh,
That will.
no.
Now this doesn't have a rend value.
Okay.
So you save on a 3 or better. So
3 or
see
better.
if you save against this, because if not, this will kill you.
By the way.
By the
Just
way,
so you know.
you will be dead.
All right, let's see. Signal bearer, come on. Oh no, my signal bearer. The 1 unit.
My first taste of almost victory.
Oh gosh, that means I have to roll my bravery during the battle shock phase.
Well, actually, because this whole unit is getting wiped out, you won't need to roll your battle shock test because you only do it per unit that has lost a figure. This unit will be your only unit left. They haven't lost anyone, so they don't need to have a battle shock test.
That makes sense
Yeah.
because there aren't going to be any more models in order to flee
right.
from this
No one's
unit.
left to run away because they all dead.
They're all gone. Okay, speaking of, this one is killed, unfortunately, by my standard bearer. You were so good. Didn't get to use that bravery boost, but
And what's great is I think I kept that unit from even getting to act in
Yeah.
the combat phase.
so then it's going to be back to you.
Who's a tactical genius now? So yeah, I guess that ends that turn.
Yes.
Because again, we don't need to do that battle shock phase. And that was combat. So it is back to my turn. Now I think what I'm going to do this time is try out this Mystic Shield spell.
Okay.
So if I successfully cast the Mystic Shield, I will cast it on myself and it will give me a +1 to my save rolls for that turn.
Oh, okay. That's
So
nice.
it gives me a little bonus defense. So
Yeah.
I'm going to attempt to do that in my hero phase, which is right now. This has a casting value of 5 again, so I just need to roll 5 or better for the
Okay.
spell to be successfly cast.
Perfect. So you're going defense this time rather
Defense.
than that attack. Very good. Wow. Paula.
I did it. Why can't I get those 6s when I need them though to like
For
to
mortal
kill?
wounds.
Yeah.
To
We're like
kill.
on defense, you know what I mean? Okay, so then we're still not moving because
No.
you're right up against us. So we don't need a movement phase. We don't need a charge phase. We're going right into combat. And let me just double check here. I don't think I need to do any piling in. My Potgrat is within 1 inch and my Swamp Collar Shaman is within 3. So yes, they should be able to reach in this combat phase.
Unfortunately.
So first, we'll have the Swamp Collar Shaman use his Bug Bark Staff. So I rolled 2 dice for it.
Okay. There you go.
I will hit on a 3 or better.
Ones. One.
Now who's
I willed
calling the
that.
dice? That's right. And now I will see if this wounds again a 3 or better.
Okay.
It
Oh
does.
my gosh.
This does a rend -1.
Okay.
So you need to roll a 4 or better to save against
I
this.
roll a 4 or better. All right, let's see. Oh gosh.
We would
It
talk
is-
too much about ones.
It's not the Vindictor's
So
day.
roll this to see what amount of damage I do.
That's right. Good luck. Oh my god.
Everything's coming up, Paula. I know I said that in a previous episode as well. So yeah, that'll do 3 wounds.
I think that's it.
Oh, yeah, I think it is.
I think that's the end. That is the end
Yes,
of the Stormcast Eternal.
that's right. Because
Because this one is already wounded ones, and they can only take 2 wounds. That's going to be 1 more for this one. This one's out, and then 2 goes to this one. So that is it. They are slain.
The dice luck was on my side. Finally!
The swamp caller.
Reigns supreme. He shakes his staff and he dumps his poison in the pot rot, splashes around in the...
Showering in this green. Wow. Well, good job.
Thank you.
You deserve
too.
that.
Thank you.
I
Wow.
landed 1
Did
wound.
I deserve it the way I started the game?
Oh,
no one
no.
thought that's how that game was going to end up, did they? Did you? Have any questions about anything you saw here today? Put them in the comments below, and somebody, maybe Rodney himself, will answer them as soon as they get a chance.
Well, that will do it for tutorial battle plan number 4. Thank you all
right.
so much for watching. Stay tuned for battle plan number 5.
That's right. In battle plan number 5, we're going to get all the figures from the box on this board. We're going to play a full game.
Ooh, the
Yeah.
total war.
That's right. It's going to be the time of turmoil, the era of war, the age of Sigmar. Hey, do you want to watch other playthroughs on this channel? Well, guess what?
Yeah.
You can do that. Monique and her partner Naveen have the gameplay series where they go head-to-head on board games. And I have Table for One, a solo playthrough series that you can check out right here on Watch It Played.
And also, if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and like and subscribe here as well. And until next time, thanks for watching.
Thanks.